All right, Dallas. Dallas, what are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna try to stay calm. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. I'm certain a lot of fans don't know the weight of this. I've been getting y'all messages. I've been getting your boss. He wants to be a head coach. Why even have the discussion about him potentially being a DC boss? Give it up, hang it up. Listen. And while we've been sitting back passive, as some of us, not all of us, some of us, Washington skip your ass. And let me tell you the worst part about this. The worst part about this is that the Dallas Cowboys have been hyping us up on Brian Flores for the last 2 months. Mike Florio leaked out that the Dallas Cowboys have strong interest in Brian Flores. It been leaks that they gonna make a strong push. And when the deadline is here, you let your division opponent be the first. Bro. And see, let me tell you something. This is why I don't subscribe to just support, boss. Just be positive, boss. Listen. Either you urgent or you not. Listen, we have to understand. We have to understand that we likely getting ready to get, and it's already starting to be leaks of this, that we finna likely have a Harbaugh in our division. Are we scared of Harbaugh? No. But don't act like he ain't no damn threat. And don't act like he ain't went deep multiple times and won a Super Bowl, which all of us would have been crying about. And then you got to listen to what's being leaked about the reasons. And it is so typical of your Dallas Cowboys. It's so weak as fuck. Listen.
If he's interviewing in Washington, why is he not interviewing here? I know the answer, but I'm throwing it out.
Yeah. No, I mean, I assume they would want to interview him at some point if he's going to go around and do interviews.
I don't assume.
I know that they do think highly of him.
Okay.
And so I would imagine that it would make sense to me that they would want to speak to him at some point. You're right. There's obviously complicating factors related to lawsuits and different things.
He's also probably a little bit too rough and gruff for these guys. Like it's still gotta go along with their social club and hangouts.
Probably.
That's some bullshit.
So it's probably a little. But
Rex,
listen to the Dallas discussions, y'all. Listen to the. I got Lou and them channel on. I'm so sorry, Lou. I had to turn y'all. I got Henny on. Damn. Listen to what the reasons that's been speculated. And it's so sad because we have to consider that what they're saying is true. This is your same organization that watched Ben Johnson and didn't even talk to him. Where's Ben right now? This is the same organization that didn't even talk to Vrabel, but this goofy ass ran to fucking Eberflus. How do you run? Listen. How do you run to Eberflus, but don't even talk to Brian Flores, Ben Johnson, Vrabel? How do you even do that?
Why is Eberflus still the guy to get this defense going in the right direction? And what do you say to the fans who want him replaced?
I jumped at it when I saw we had a chance to get him. I still feel as strongly as I did today. We brought him in here.
Your organization, your boss, our owner ran towards freaking Eberflus, and they're slow poking at a true dog. And see, I get people to say, what's the difference between him and Jim? What's the difference between him and Jim Leonhard? See, I hate to say this. I never considered this, but then when I get people tell me in my comments over and over that the Dallas Cowboys would never hire a black DC, it make you say that shit might be true. Because how in the hell that it's official? You can't deny it. You can't deny it. So it was a lot of people. Bus, calm down. They said they might interview him. No, they are officially interviewing him. And listen to this corporate stuff. Listen to the corporate reasons. And I'm not saying the fan is corporate. I'm saying that they are speculating based on them knowing how our organization is. And it's a damn shame.
If you took 20% of Rex Ryan's goofiness and gave that 20% to Brian Flores, you'd have the perfect candidate here.
Ain't
Flores,
that some
a little too rough around the edges for the Joneses, I believe.
Oh my God, damn! Listen, and obviously he's speculating, and that's why he said he believed. I'm not assigning what he said to Dallas. But this is the sad part of how we have to even think. This is the sad part to where we have to literally think and listen to what Sean said. And shout out to Sean. Listen, I know I went off on Bobby. I was wrong for that. I apologize to Bobby. I was in the wrong for that. And because this is the type of stuff where they told the truth right here, or told a true synopsis of the corporate bullshit that's Dallas, man. Is too rough around the edges for the Joneses.
Rex, if you took 20% of Rex Ryan's goofiness,
you gotta take goofy ass Rex Ryan, put it with a real no nonsense coach,
and gave that 20% to Brian Flores, you'd have the perfect candidate here. Flores, a little too rough around the edges for the Joneses, I believe.
Yeah,
too expensive too.
But I mean, also like if Dan Quinn is,
and see what he said. You see what he said. You see. RJ kept it real too, and too expensive, They say what we say. And then some people, boss, why you so animated? Love has you animated. When you love your team and you got the number one offense, you got a quarterback that was playing at an MVP level, and you fucking around. And it's gonna be some kiss ass content creators and some writers. Well, you know, they are casting a wide net. Listen, bro, fuck. I don't care about no Robin. I don't care about Robin when you can get Batman. I don't care about no weak ass wide net when you can go get the guy that's the hottest. Some of y'all don't know he the hottest. Let me show you where he the hottest. I'm not making this up. He is the hottest, most innovative coach right now. Right now.
I think a big testament to this defense that you guys have is there have been a number of quarterbacks this year who have come out after games. I think of CJ Stroud and Brock Purdy, who have said, I've never seen anything like that defense before. And that's a big testament to what you guys have done. And I give a lot of credit to Flo as well, because he was in that New England system for so many years, became a head coach. But ever since then, now he's been in Pittsburgh, has been now in Minnesota, and has seen a different side of things.
Clarence Hill deal Dallas Cowboys. What were they doing defensively? Just keep the lid.
Now, did y'all just hear what they just said? And I see y'all super chats. One of my boy Q, what's up, Coach Q? He said, "Hey, boss, I think the lawsuit the Cowboys was for sure, and it had something to do with it." Jerry sued them. Jerry sued the NFL. If anything, he should respect it. I ain't giving him no excuse for this shit. No. Because then also, guess what? He was in a lawsuit and Minnesota took advantage of it, didn't he? So why the fuck we scared? Why we dodging somebody that's he's suing the NFL? He ain't suing Dallas. Jerry sued the league. I ain't hearing that. I want y'all to focus on this is the main part. This is the main part. I want you to focus on how quarterbacks around the league are clearly stating we've never seen anything like Minnesota. Minnesota had us seeing ghosts. And we have a chance at this to merge this with the number one offense, and we fucking around. And I'm going to be honest about this. This is why I'm glad to be independent. That's why I don't want to work for nobody, because I can say it honestly and I ain't got to tap dance around it. I can just say it straight, blunt, and with all the emotion in the world, because I can express my love for my team without having to be compromised. Listen again.
On it and seem like frustrate your offense.
Yeah, the zero that we talked about just throughout the week gave it to us a bunch. We didn't have a good enough answer, and when you don't have a good enough answer for that, especially against Flores, you're going to see it again and again. And yeah, that's what happened. They did a great job of the back end, right, playing with vision. So it made it tough to get to the beaters. Normal zero beaters when they're playing man, looking at the man, but they're looking at the quarterback. And so, they're going to rally when you throw it underneath, and, you don't have time to get it past them. And they did a good job. They kept it on us, and we didn't adjust fast enough or come up with something good enough to scare them out of it. And we saw it the whole game.
That's your quarterback. That's a 10-year vet, openly admitting they had no answers for the scheme. It wasn't, they outcoached us, they outplayed us. We had no answer for them. They had us basically seeing ghosts.
To the DLLS Cowboys, you talk about protecting Dak. With the blitzes, did they do things that surprised you that they weren't on tape?
I missed some supers. He said that's why thank you, Henny, man. See, Henny, thank you for calming me down, bro. Listen, and I know you understand. People that been putting in work, like my brother Henny. And see, Hen, bro, like this type of shit to put you to tears. When you've done a massive amount of research, and when you know what we can be, it pisses you off, bro. I'm so fucking mad right now. And see, I'm mad because we warned about this yesterday. We was telling people yesterday. We said yesterday before this deadline hit that the deadline was tomorrow on Brian Flores. We said this. We ain't talking about just what's trending. We ain't just trying to get your super chats. We not just trying to grow subs and likes and bullshit. We trying to win. So we all came together, me, Lou, Henny, and Jay Tuck was with his wife, shot home to talk about the urgency of today. And we on the pulse of what's going on, and we on the pulse of what it needs to win, and we are being played with. We're being played with. The only thing that'll make me feel better if a report come out tomorrow or today that we on a goddamn list. I should be mad as fuck that our Washington Commanders with a snake ass Dan Quinn skipped us. You not mad? And they did that after all this talk. The Dallas Cowboys is making a strong push. I've been seeing that they move with no urgency because they can. You've been saying this, B. Bird. Listen, you've been saying this, B. Bird. You've been consistent on this. He said no one in the front office will lose their jobs. You have been the most consistent with that message, and this is the time you see it. This is the time you see it. This is the time you see it. So and hopefully I'm keeping up with y'all super chats. So hopefully I ain't missing it. And thank you for keeping me informed on that here. But and see, this is what got me so mad. We put in all his work for his Robin. For the Robin. Daronte Jones is Robin. You got a chance at Batman. This is the whale right here. This is the white whale. And we playing y'all. And I'm not going to be the content creator that's going, yeah, we going to be okay. Jerry and them moving different. No. And you let Washington Washington didn't do no leaks. The only leaks they had was yesterday. The only leaks they had was yesterday. When they said they waited to the real official deadline to wink at him. What does this say that Dallas is likely doing to you? That means that Dallas used Brian Flores. If they don't interview him, I want you to understand what they did. They used his name to keep us interested, but they was never truly interested in him. It's been leaks for months, and you have your opportunity now.
Looking at bringing him in and things like, yeah, that's my guy. Like, Shoddy's whole philosophy is, in a lot of ways, Shoddy is like offensive Dan Quinn, like in terms of like the culture and like this is what we want and these are the personalities we want. So if Dan Quinn thinks they could, yeah, we can absolutely house that here in what we're doing. I would think Shoddy would have similar standards of like, oh yeah, if we can fit that into what we do.
Yeah, I have no doubt that Shoddy does.
Yeah, well, he's making the hire. He's making the hire. So,
y'all, he's making the hire. Y'all believe that now? Y'all really believe? Let me tell you something. Shoddy ain't making no fucking hire. This ain't Shoddy. Shoddy ain't spend all his time raving and just praising and showing all kind of respect for Brian Flores to get to the deadline and not even talk to him. I don't believe that for no. I don't believe that shit. That's PR. That's trying to get us excited. It's Shoddy the one this time. It's Shoddy this time. It's bullshit. Ain't nobody going for that. He say you can't win a Super Bowl in the offseason, but you can lose one. I think you can win it in the Super Bowl. I think you can win a Super Bowl in the offseason. I think Philly did. Philly won it in the offseason when they got serious, when they got Saquon. And we was over here. We like our guys. We like our guys. Let's go with Rico. Nah, this ain't no goddamn Shoddy. Those of us who've been paying attention know it was only one coach the whole 18 weeks that he raved on and on and on about, and it was Brian Flores and Daronte. He talked about them like I ain't never heard him talk about no DC. Then we got us another super chat. He said, I think Jerry's using Shoddy and Sally Dak to the ones he wants to become available. It's sick and totally against the fans. Yep. And that's why I'm proud to be independent. Because, see, when you independent, you can just say what it is. And I'm not saying if you work for a radio station that you compromise. I'm not saying that. Because I've seen them ask tough questions. They were saying tough stuff right there. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I want to be very clear on that. But I sure can speak my mind. And I'm not cool with this. I'm just like my brother Lou said, we the customer. There's no way you would be sitting in a restaurant paying for a $200 steak and order medium rare and you would let them bring you well done. You would not do it. You wouldn't do it. So why should I do it? I ain't doing that shit.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the Steelers job though.
Head coach
Flores, yeah, because I mean that would.
He was there
when the rest of the league backed off and was like, "Nah, we're not hiring that guy right now." Mike Tomlin brought him into Pittsburgh, and they were happy to have him there, and everybody seemed to really like him.
We ashamed, y'all. The only thing I can say, listen, the only thing that'll get me off this, the only thing that it, hold on, did I miss your super chat? Hold on, here, did I miss a super chat or something? He said, I'm gonna send it back. Hold on, did I miss something? I hope I didn't miss my brother's super chat. I'm sorry, bro, I'm juggling. If I did, I apologize. And if you did, just say it again, bro, and I'll highlight what you're saying. But nah, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And I'm going to just be all the way honest with you. I'm never gonna be the fan that put my head in the sand just because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, supporter, customer. Oh, he was talking about the steak. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Hen. My fault, bro. Yeah, I'm sending that steak back. So listen, y'all. I don't know what to tell you, but fight back. That's the only thing I can tell you to do is fight back, because I'm finna fight. This is not cool. This is not cool what they did to us. This is a shame. And this is just trash. All out trash. It's a waste. It's a waste. You wasting Dak. You wasting Shotty. You really are. You actually did good with getting Shotty. I'm gonna give you credit for that. But you did. And see, I'm peeping everything. This shit ain't getting by me. And I'm not one of them content creators. Jerry genius. Jerry. Hey, look, Jerry was right. Look, see, cause see that type of content, that attracts suckers. That attract people who want to just hear optimism. That attract them Mario Winans type of supporters. See, it's a lot of Dallas Cowboy supporters that's on some, I don't wanna know if you playing me, keep it on the low. See, nah, that ain't me. Nah, I'm a man. I'm a man. And you can't play me. If you playing me, nah. I'm gonna call you out, mama. I ain't gonna let you play me. I ain't gonna be like, baby, if you out there messing around, keep peace in the house and just don't let me know when we go have peace. That ain't gonna never be me. But that's some of our content creators. That's some of our fans. They ain't gonna never like my channel. Because I'm gonna be the person that tell you they spitting in your face right now. She cheating on you. I'm the one that's gonna tell you. And listen, be whatever customer you want to be, but I'm gonna tell you who I'm recruiting. I need people that's gonna get active right now and say, put that steak back, like my boy Henny said. Put the steak back. I don't want this. I asked for medium, and y'all bringing me some well done. I asked for Ben Johnson. I asked for Vabral, and you bringing me Eberflusis. I like them broken coaches. I like them coaches who been through some wars. Nah, you like, nah. Yeah, and see, yeah, I know it's a lot of content creators sucking up to Jerry because and listen, some people got different ambitions. I ain't mad at. Some people do have different ambitions. If you want to ultimately work for somebody, like get on a radio or get on .com, or if your dream is to, then you ain't gonna talk like me. You ain't gonna do it. You go kind of toe the line. You go pretend to not see what's in your face. And then you go help them sell dreams. You go put out content like the best draft in Super Bowl history. Sanborn is Luke Kuechly. You go put out all kind of bullshit. We on our way now. So listen, man, listen. The only thing I'm gonna tell y'all to conclude this is fight. Fight all the way to the end, to the end, to the end, until the ink is dry. Until the ink is dry. So I'm blasting the shit out of Dallas right now on Twitter. I'm blasting them like, bro, I'm letting them have it, bro, because I saw what y'all did and it wasn't cool. It's not cool to be over here telling us and selling us, oh, yeah, Brian Flores, we're going to make a strong push. And the day of Washington actually the one that's interviewing him. So my message is send a steak back. And see that Jim, see all that selling us all that selling us on Jim, that got a lot of our fans real fucked up right now. Yeah. You got fans out here like, Jim is way better candidate than Morris. Way better candidate. It's like, bruh, y'all are literally trying to put a guy who's never been a DC, Jim Leonhard, over men who won the Super Bowl as defensive coordinators. That's the power of propaganda. Or lazy analysis. It might not be propaganda. It's for sure lazy as hell. This is why I've been mad all week that people like Daronte wasn't getting equal coverage. My boy Red, good to see you, bro. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, they not even close to the same. So listen, man, I say just join me. That's all I'm gonna ask you to do, cause I'm in here boxing them right now. I'm in here tagging the shit out of Dallas, telling them y'all ain't shit for this. All this corporate America. If he had a little bit, if he had 20% of the personality of, and we all know he's too much. He too strong. He too strong. All right, listen, man. Let's just fight. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you. It's your boss Show Me. We gonna be back tonight. You go see your boy Hen. You go see your boy Lou. We gonna have Landlord with us. I know we gonna tackle the hell out of this. We gonna tackle everything, you know. But nah, Dallas, you wrong for this. You're very wrong for this. None of your PR go work over here. None of it. I ain't saying everybody is a water carrier, but your water carriers ain't gonna get a sip over here, homie. Not over here. Yeah, that's gonna work on these common weak ass fans that don't have the time or heart to really say what's real. Or they just too busy. But for people like me, Landlord, Henny, Lou, Tuck, we ain't going for that shit. The people that be in this chat, too smart, too caught up. Oh yeah, I got to 11K. Appreciate that, man. $11 from my boy Landlord. So man, I'm finna get out of here, man. Man, I ain't smoked in a minute. I might have to go light up something, man, or something, bro. These boys got me so messed up. It's your boy Boss Show Me, bringing you another one.
Another one.
I just say let's get active, man. Dallas Cowboys, this some bullshit. I'm disappointed in you. You playing with us. I don't appreciate you playing with us. Yeah. Okay, good. This is what I'm talking about. But this still ain't good enough to me though, Henny. It still ain't good enough. Talking about they still interested. Fuck that. Nah. I ain't hearing that. You should have been interested already. The fact that Washington skipped you wasn't interested enough. And interested is what the fuck is interested? When Washington is actually getting an actual interview. So all the people, Bus, shut up. He wants to be a head coach, Bus. Why even talk about it? And I told every one of them, until the ink is dry, you better put in your order. Hell yeah, we should have been the first in line, Devin. We literally spent months talking about this, and you let Washington skip you. Even if you get an interview, I had a right to be mad. Just the fact that you let Washington skip you. Hell yeah. Oak Cliff, man, all day. Born and raised, man. Yeah. So now, bro, I ain't letting them play me. I ain't letting them play me. I suggest you don't let them play you. I say fight for your own team. Fight for your own championship. In terms of me, And my boy Reddy Red, my boy Lou Star, we fighting for our hood. I want my kids to see what I saw, the Super Bowl. So I'm fighting for it. And the way you fight for it is you let your voice matter and you let your voice be known. I ain't doing all that Jerry done changed. Jerry, nah. Go to somebody else's channel that's gonna suck up to Jerry with all that bullshit. Jerry, they moving different. Like, I ain't finna sell y'all hope. They better get their shit together. Go after the well and stop fucking around, Dallas. That's my final word. Weak ass shit.